So, hey there, listener. This is Do You Want to Make a Podcast?
Yes, that is the name of the show. We just have a couple bullet points that we need to hit before we start. 1, there's a fireplace. It's fake. I've ruined everything. Wait, should we start over?
Take 2. Hello, listener. You are listening to, because you're a listener. Take 3. This is...
Wait, we should establish, what we want to talk about. What are the bullet points we need to hit here?
I got it. Okay, so we tell them that the show is called Do You Want to Make a Podcast? It is a fireside chat between two best friends who are on the hunt to create the perfect podcast. They have a lot of ideas, and they can't decide what they want to talk about.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
That's it?
That's the synopsis. Then we'll plug the social media.
Do we want to do social media?
Yeah. So we'll tell them to follow us at Do You Want to Pod, all spelled out. That's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can also email us at Do You Want to Make a Podcast at gmail.com.
That's it.
That works for me.
Wait, I think we just did it.
We did it. That was my plan all along.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Bye.
Except hello, because now the show's starting.
Yes, it is.
In Liverpool.
Had the blood test yesterday.
10 days late.
Are Leon and June.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I didn't know what date it was.
Well, where should it be? On the calendar.
Okay.
Well, you didn't do
I've
it.
been wrong many times in my life, people.
Leon's been to the doctors. He's had some tests done.
One of the biggest things I've been wrong about was the British show Gogglebox.
Without me seeing what's going
It
to
was
happen.
3 point.
I've drank the Kool-Aid.
Told you.
I've sunk in. This shit is wonderful.
No, it's down to 2.2.
I do want to
It's
say,
down to 2.2.
I do want to say that I think there's a certain enjoyment that only that non-British people can get from watching this show. Because not only are we watching people who are watching things, we're watching a different culture, a different way of life. And there's always that kind of smile that comes to my face, like, oh, look how cute and British they are. So yeah.
That's why I like most British TV. Also, you know what British people are great at that does not translate well in America is panel shows.
Huh. Like, such as what?
There's nothing in America like it.
What's
It's just shows basically where British comedians sit and talk and joke about stuff, and I don't know, and you can't I see little clips and I'm like, I would watch a full episode of that, but there's nowhere to watch it and there's nowhere to see it in America because America's terrible.
it sounds like maybe, Jim, you should... Have you ever thought about living abroad?
No.
Think about it.
Okay, maybe. Maybe.
Well,
Hold
then you'd
on.
have your shows.
Hold on. My butt hurts.
Aw, poor little booty. How's it feel? Feeling any better?
A little bit.
Aw. Well, you would have more access to British... You would have all the access to British programming if you lived in the UK. And now would be the time to move, because if Brexit goes south, things might be dirt cheap there. Who knows? Maybe real estate would be an easy one.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if there was ever going to be a time to buy low.
Buy low, baby.
Buy low, baby.
Yes, yes. Basically, what you just said is the British economy is going to tank, so now's the time to go.
Listeners, I am not a financial advisor. I'm not an economist. That said, yeah, probably.
I don't know. They pushed it back again. So
Just saying.
I'm still not convinced it's ever going to happen.
Now might be the time to take a vacation to England.
England is part of the United Kingdom.
Now might be a time to take a vacation to the United Kingdom. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Buy low.
Buy low, sell high. That's what they that's what they say.
Buy low, sell high, eat a French fry, my guy. Enjoy it.
I do love French fries. They don't call them French fries though in Great Britain.
They call them chips.
They call them chips.
What do they? But what are our chips in? Like potato chips or tortilla chips. What would that be in England?
Crisps.
And then what are our crisps then?
We don't have crisps.
Yeah, we do. We have like pretzel crisps and I'm thinking like pork rinds, but those are pork rinds. There's something else.
Yeah.
Like we have like crisps, right?
Do you know what they call cookies?
I don't.
You don't because you haven't watched the Great British Baking Show. They call them biscuits.
Then what do they call biscuits? What do they call our biscuits?
They call them American biscuits.
Oh God, that's too easy. Oh man, that's a disappointing answer. But it is what it is. I think we've gone over how people greet each other in the UK.
Good day, mate. Oh wait, that's Australia. Oh jeez.
How when they ask how are you, the response is how are you. Neither one actually answers the bullshit question.
Oh,
I
really?
love that.
That's beautiful.
How are you? How are you? And that's it. I'm trying to now when people say, "Hey, how's it going?" I just go, "Hi," because I don't want to engage. I just don't want to be on autopilot.
Yeah, because I always say that I'm good, even when I'm not.
Right, right. And I feel like that does something to us on the. We can cut this. I think it does something to us on the inside a little bit. Yeah, we're forced to always say, "Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good." But what if you're not? What if you're just maybe you're having a hard day, and they don't want to really hear that when they ask you.
Yeah.
So they shouldn't ask, or just go, or maybe we all just change it to hi and hello. Welcome.
I'm happy to see you.
I am happy to see you. Oh, were you? Wait, did you mean that? I meant that to you. Were you just testing it on me?
No, I'm just saying that's a good thing to say.
If you mean it.
Yeah, instead of putting the onus on someone to tell them how you feel, tell them how
they make you feel.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
In that they have arrived.
But what if they make you feel badly? And you just go, hello, I hate you.
No, then you just say hello.
So just a hello is code for not so great. If you elaborate on that, then it's clear you enjoy the person. I think that's a more authentic, trajectory.
So authentic. It's all about authenticity.
Or I'll even settle for lack of falseness. You don't even have to be authentic. Just be less.
Just keep it real, baby.
Or just not as fake.
Keep it real.
Those are the two options. Keeping it real implies you put forth some sort of real effort. Wow, effort. Come on, Winthrop. Effort. Being less fake just means that you dial back a little bit, which for me is the easier path. But hey, listener, pick and choose.
So,
Duet map?
Let's make a podcast.
Let's map.
Do you want to make a podcast?
I do.
I still like to say that. As much as great as Dwitmap is, we should still say what it means.
Mm-hmm. Mean what you say. Say what you mean.
Exactly. I'm happy to see you.
Hello.
Hello.
No, I'm happy to see you as well. This is one of the highlights of my week is doing this. So I'm glad we're here.
You're so cute.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm just gonna start doing that now to people whenever I'm not feeling good, even if we're mid conversation. Hello.
One of my favorite responses to things is like when someone goes like, "Oh, I love you," and one of my favorite things to go is "Thank you."
Oh man, you're giving me a lot of insight here. If you ever fire one of those at me, I'll know exactly what you're doing.
I mean, when I say that. It's not because it's not because I don't love them. It's just like one of those things where it's like
it's uncomfortable for you.
Well, yeah, and the "I love you too" response is just as an automatic response. I feel like as
as I'm good.
Yeah, how are you?
How are you?
Like so, taking that love and accepting it and putting it into your heart is important.
Got you. Rock on, man. What happened to rock on? Why can't we just greet people with rock on?
Really, I think that's more of a what's the opposite of a greeting?
A parting
yes,
phrase?
A parting shot.
Rock on. That's fair. A farewell is a shorter way to say that.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to the Flying Hawaiian?
He retired.
That's Shane Victorino for anyone not located in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
He retired?
Yeah.
Do you know that I don't know if that's Japanese. In Eastern culture, there is no word for retirement because they don't, as a society, feel the need to do that?
No.
You ready for this? So, paraphrasing, could be a little wrong, but basically, Otto von Bismarck, who was ruler of the Ottoman Empire at some point, noticed that there were no jobs for young people. Mm-hmm. So he just arbitrarily picked the number 59 or 60 or whatever he picked and said, hey, people of this age, I'll give you money to stop working so that we can, free up jobs for young people. And it worked because at the time, that's what was needed. But we still do that today. Even though times have changed and needs have changed and resources have changed, we're still just doing this all because Otto von Bismarck was like, yeah, I don't know, 60 sounds about right. That blows my mind. Absolutely crazy. We've built lives around it. Our whole idea of a career is based on, and I'll quit at this time. What, because Otto thought that was a good idea?
No, because you don't want to do it anymore.
Right. So then maybe you find something that you do want to do, but you don't got to just stop, do absolutely nothing, Because some people get into some bad spots after they retire. They get a little depressed. And folks in Asian cultures, that's why they don't have a word for it. They're like, what's wrong with doing stuff? What's wrong with continuing to work?
Well, I mean, that's the problem is that people look at retirement and they're like, okay, so that's it, right?
I'm done forever.
I'm done, and now I just sit back and go to the beach every day. And it's like, nah, man, you still gotta have a structure to your life.
Go to the beach every day, and maybe you pick up garbage there. Maybe you're maybe you're a lifeguard, a 60-year-old lifeguard. Woof. I mean, or very impressive, depending on the lifeguard.
Yeah, sure. True.
Just saying, inaction is death, quite literally.
Yes.
And there's no need to stop doing things.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop, addicted to the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yep.
That's how we don't get sued, is if I sing their name.
You're right. You're so right. So what are we making a podcast about?
The sun.
Think about the sun.
Here it comes, dootin' doo-doo. Oh. You were pippening while I was Beatlesing.
Yes. That's pretty common for us.
It's good variety.
So the sun is an important part of our daily life, and let me tell you something. It's everywhere.
That's right.
And that's only partly true, because first off, it's not in the nighttime. Except it is.
It is. It's just not visible.
Right. So I mean, the sun does a lot of things. Sun gives us energy. There's an episode.
Mm-hmm. Right there.
Sun gives us cancer. There's an episode
right there.
Sun burns us.
There. Sun potentially could explode.
Sun warps us. Mm-hmm. Sun explode. Technically, the sun is exploding all the time.
Sun could go supernova and we die.
Sun could explode more.
More explode.
More explode. Sun could stop. Sun could get tired.
Sun could zoo. Sun zoo. It could.
Okay.
I just like making connections. But what would we could travel to the sun? That would be an episode. It would be the last episode.
It would.
That's how we finish the series.
We wouldn't get there.
Right. We could travel there. We wouldn't make it.
We wouldn't make it. Well, we might make it, but it would never make it back.
It would be a short episode. I could teleport us there. That would be that.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was saying.
You might as well be walking on the sun. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If we're gonna do this, we might as well.
That's what I bought these shoes for.
Oh yeah?
Do you like them?
Yes, they're.
They look like Vans, but they are sunwalky shoes.
But they're industrial strength. Mm-hmm. Sunwalkers.
Yep.
Interesting.
Only Vans could create the sunwalkers.
I don't disagree. Vans creates a quality product. This episode is brought to you by Vans. Drive in them. Wear them.
Store stuff in them.
Store stuff in them.
Need to rent one? U-Haul.
This episode brought to you by U-Haul.
U-Haul. Not
It's
We-Haul. U-Haul.
Their whole thing is in the name. You haul stuff to new locations using their trucks, vans, trailers, etc.
Oh man, my throat's sore. Can you pass me one of those Halls? Preferably the Halls Breezers with pectin.
U-Haul.
So you can't. You're closer to the little bowl of Halls. You can't just pass me a lozenge.
U-Haul.
You see what I deal with every week, listeners.
No me haul. U-Haul.
What about We-Haul? That could be another app.
No U-Haul.
But if enough U's haul, then they haul.
No U-Haul.
Or
My butt still hurts.
it's a company of one man whose name is U, and he moves all stuff for you. U-Haul.
U-Haul.
Y-U-Haul.
Yep. Hold on.
U-Haul is also a service where a bunch of lumber, nails, and hammers arrive at your house, and it's like, well, we're not going to build this hall. U-Haul.
Yep. They make you build it. It's the IKEA of
the construction industry.
It's a cross between IKEA and Habitat for Humanity.
But they just build halls. No roofs, no doors. Just a hall. Mm-hmm. I guess if you build enough of them, what do you get? You get a maze. U-Maze.
You maze.
You may as well be walking on the sun.
Yep. You maze as well. Smash Mouth.
We also could, like, the sun. You remember the sun from the Teletubbies? That baby thing?
Oh, yeah.
We could search for that sun.
Oh, that's been done.
They found it?
Are you talking about the sun or the baby?
The sun is the baby. There's a baby in the sun in Teletubbies.
Right, yes.
We could search for that sun.
Well, they found the baby. Yeah, they found the baby son.
Where is it?
Britain.
We could also look for the actor that played that baby and be like,
well, that's what I was talking about.
How are you, son?
That's what I was talking about. It was a girl. You can still call her son, though.
Oh, that'd be strange. I could. That would be strange. How's she doing? I know you guys, you hang out once in a while.
No, I just saw an article from the Daily Mail.
Daily Mail. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's a British thing, I think.
You said you'd think about it. I think you really deep down inside want to move there.
I like British television.
Not much sun, though, in Britain. It is quite cloudy.
It does rain a lot.
Yeah.
Yes. This is all true. As far as I know. I don't know. Like I said, I've never been. I just
consume a lot of their product. A lot of their media.
Yep. A lot of their media. Like, well, really not a lot of their media. Just a little. Just a few things.
Just more than me, which
more than you, because
you
you don't consume any of it.
I just watch Monty Python and the Holy Grail on repeat all the time.
Oh, you watch the Peaky Blinders too. That's
I do like the Peaky Blinders.
I think that is a show that was originally on British television.
Yes, it's quite good, and I believe it drops on the
Netflix.
Drops on the British Netflix before it drops on the United States Netflix.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Loyalty's still strong over there.
So what are we making a podcast about?
About the sun.
Oh, that's right, the sun.
Making a sun podcast.
So the sun is hot. We can talk about why is the sun hot. We can talk about what if the sun got cold.
Ooh.
We can talk about we can talk about how all the different mythologies have loved the sun. And what
worshipped
the sun and what they have said the sun is.
They have said that the sun is the father of us all.
That has been said, yes.
By the Mayans?
I'm not gonna say something that's wrong there.
We've never said anything that's wrong.
I've never been wrong before. But there's some say that the sun is the father. Some say the sun is the baby. Some say the sun is a man. Some say the sun is a woman.
So the sun is non-gendered, is what we're getting.
The sun is all, baby.
It is everything.
The sun is all.
Gives us great chips.
Yeah.
tolerable chips.
There are better chips.
Much better. But it is an option. Gives us chips.
It gives us chips. The sun gives us chips.
Gives us a reason to wear shades, to wear sunglasses. Gives us different kinds of glasses.
Speak for yourself. I wear my sunglasses at night.
That's right. So you can.
Is
that always why when I'm like, hey, Jim, you're like looking in the opposite direction at night? You're like, hey, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why.
Got it.
I just, I wear them at night and I can't see anything, but I look cool.
You look hella
hell.
cool. The sun will also blind you if you look directly into it.
Blinded by the light.
Right? Revved up like a, and then I forget what the next word is. Like a something in the night, blinded by the light.
Yep.
Just don't let the sun go down on me, you know?
Don't let the sun go down on me, indeed.
When I search myself, it's always someone else I see.
That's true.
Just another fragment of your life to wander free. Hey, one song I know the words to. Add it to my very short list.
Yes, I do know those words.
Right there with Usher's Confessions Part 2.
Yes. Trying to think of another Sun song.
Son Buddy once told me.
Yes. Can anybody find me Sun Buddy
Buddy to love? Yep.
The sun's my buddy.
Oh my God! Wait a minute.
We can talk about how the sun gets us that vitamin D. It makes us feel real good. But you were going to say something.
Sunday morning, rain is falling. How did we not come up with that?
You're right.
Share some covers, share some skin.
I mean, if we talk about Sundays, there's so many more. Really, every day should be Sunday.
Favorite flavor
of Sunday?
Yes.
Well, that's complicated because a sundae is not real. Like a sundae is not a flavor. A sundae is a collection of many flavors put together.
Okay. Favorite Sunday then?
Hot fudge.
Got it.
I guess. I don't know. All of them. No strawberry. No fruit. We've established that though.
My favorite Sunday is tomorrow. That's the one I get.
The sun will come out
Tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar.
Bet your bottom dollar.
Not your top dollar. Not your middle dollar.
Have I told you my Sunday story?
Your bottom dollar. Yes, where the guy at the dining hall goes,
Sunday.
We could just have him on. That could be the podcast.
Yeah, we'd have to find him. Maybe he still works there.
Do you know his name?
No.
Fuck, this is going to be hard.
He was Sunday guy.
It's going to be difficult.
At this point, this was, 7 or 8 years ago.
Maybe he still works at TCNJ.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, maybe he still does. I don't know.
You're hiding from me in your shirt. Does my breath smell bad?
No. I probably shouldn't talk like this though. Hold on. I just do that a lot because it's warm.
You're not in your blanket burrito today.
No blanket burritos. But I am in a nice cozy sweatshirt and sweatpants, and that's good. That's good.
The sun gives us seasons.
The sun does give us seasons. Well, technically, on a technicality, the earth gives us seasons because he.
Oh. 2019, Jim. Come on.
Gendered the earth.
Come on.
The earth gives us seasons because it moves up and down.
And it's a relation to the sun, though, right?
Right, exactly.
So the partnership with the sun.
Right,
gives us seasons.
In relation to the sun, but the sun is technically not moving further or closer to us. It is the earth that is moving further and closer to the sun,
right,
resulting in seasons occurring.
I feel like we're getting at is the sun just gives us life. Gives us life, brother.
It does. It makes the plants happen. The plants need the sun.
It gives Elon Musk a lot of money.
And you know who needs the plants? The bees.
Bring it back.
Don't forget about the bees.
We don't forget, and neither should you, listener, about
the bees.
About them bees.
About the bees. So the bees. So it always comes back to the bees. But in order to have the bees, we need the sun. So let's make a podcast about the sun. Now, what's this sun podcast going to be called? Is it just going to be called Sun?
It's one option. I just keep thinking of Elon Musk because of solar.
No, I don't know.
No, we're not going to call it Elon
Pass.
Musk. No,
Pass.
I'm not saying that's the name. I'm getting to the name. This is the process.
Okay, walk me through your process.
Well, usually I just keep listing things that I think of based on things you've said.
Okay.
Therefore, we have sun, solar, sun zoo, the bees, yellow, and it was all yellow. That's the podcast.
There we go. That's it.
It was all yellow.
It was all yellow, like the sun.
like the.
Like the sun. Pippin.
Oh, I still have not seen Pippin.
It's all right. It's good.
Not your favorite.
It's not my favorite, but it's also not my least favorite.
Does the sun make an appearance in Pippin?
There's a whole song about it. Think about the sun, Pippin.
Sounds like a life-giving musical.
Think about the sun, Pippin.
Is he
Think
talking about
her golden glance?
So it is the celestial sun. Okay.
Think about the moment.
There is also a whole nother road we could go down where we talk about my kid, my son.
My son.
My succulent that I adopted that lives in my room.
Oh yes, your does your son need the sun?
Not as much as you'd think, which is why having a succulent is such a great apartment plant.
That's great.
It's a low light plant.
But I'm glad that it doesn't dislike the sun.
Correct.
We can talk about sunflowers and their relationship with the sun. And how they
pretty.
They must constantly look at the sun.
Mm-hmm. Unlike us. So like, well, they don't have eyes.
Well, yes, but they're where their face would be. You know, when you see the art of the sun flower, you know where you put the face on it?
In the center? That's the open part?
In the flower, yes.
Yeah.
So that part
is looking at the sun. Look at the stars. Look how they shine for you.
Did you know that Chris Martin has talked about that song and how like
he has no idea what it means?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It's perfect.
It is very good. But it's also like, what the hell?
I feel like probably a lot of songs go like that. I'm not saying he was intoxicated while writing it, but I feel like the creative process is such a crazy thing, man.
Yeah,
Who knows what anything is, man?
It's good. It's good music though. So it's not music. It's music. Music is a totally different thing.
That's like elevator stuff, right?
Yeah.
Your skin, your skin and bones. He's describing so much in that song. How can you pinpoint it and say it's about this? No,
it's about
not.
everything.
It's just probably just about life, man.
Just like our Sun podcast is about.
It's about
the sun.
The sun,
which is about life. Everything.
Yes.
Yes.
So really, it's just a podcast we've been doing this whole time.
And it was all yellow.
Oh my God. It's so circular, like the sun.
What if the sun
just all comes back?
Man, the sun. It's what's amazing is that the sun doesn't
quit.
It doesn't quit.
Sun don't quit.
Sun don't quit. That's so amazing.
Right? It's inspiring. That's why it's worshipped.
The sun never takes a day off.
Nope.
Never takes a day off.
Unless in an eclipse.
That's what I love about the sun. No.
Even in an eclipse.
Even in an eclipse, he's still working.
It's just being blocked.
The moon's just like, chill.
Moon's like, I got this.
Yeah.
We also could do a podcast about the moon.
Oh. Podcast about the moon. Yes, moon.
Could be a moon landing. I don't want to do a conspiracy podcast.
We could do the same podcast. First episode, sun shit. Second episode, moon shit. Third episode, back to the sun. Fourth episode, back to the moon. Because everybody has had a relationship with the moon as well. Mm-hmm. Moon is crazy.
And in the right light, it is yellow.
I will say we talked about gendering the sun and the moon, or the sun earlier.
That's just a result of our upbringing. We're not making a statement.
A lot of people have in history have made the sun is a man and the moon is a woman.
Is a woman, yeah.
Partially because, do you know what the moon was used for many centuries?
Does that have something to do with birth?
Yes, in a way, as it was used to track the female cycle.
Right.
Because every time the moon was full, the woman, you know.
Yeah, stuff.
Yeah.
Got it.
The cycle.
Right, I'm not saying that's right, but I see where they were going.
I mean, it is right insofar that it is about the amount of time that
Correct.
the cycle takes.
I'm not saying I approve of gendering the moon. I'm saying I see why it so happened.
Apollo was the god of the sun, and his sister, who was
Shit, I forget.
Artemis, was the god of the moon. I always
And
mix
the
up-
hunt.
Yes. Oh, they were the gods of many things. Apollo was also the god of music.
What about the god of music?
Oh,
Who's the god of music?
That was Jeremy.
Jeremy.
That was Jeremy, yeah.
Yes, the Greek god Jeremy.
Yes.
Perfect. He's just got his shades.
Yeah, he was like...
Sitting in a jazz club. I feel like his distant relative is Jason. Jason Mraz is in the line of Jeremy. Just because he's scatted.
Who knows? Maybe we have an American God situation.
Oh.
And Jason Mraz is the god of music, literally and figuratively.
I don't think anyone would dispute that.
I don't know. We're playing a little fast and loose with the definition of music here, but yeah.
Well, I feel really good about our podcast, which is called "And It Was All Yellow."
But also sometimes we talk about the moon.
And in parentheses, and sometimes the moon.
Yeah.
Which, in the right light, is all yellow.
In some lights,
Yeah,
yes.
it
You're
still
right,
applies.
You're right. You're
Still
right.
tracks.
I like it when it's white, though.
Skin and your skin, your skin and bones, white, the color
Okay.
of the moon. So that song is just...
Well, the skin doesn't have to be white. Let's be...
No, bone. Bone. The color of bone is white.
Right, yes.
Color of the moon. And I think I really think that song is just about everything. So how could Chris Martin say what it's about when it's really about everything?
Especially the sun and the moon.
And the moon. Yes. Chris Martin, we got your back. Anyone who bothers to ask you, puts you to the question about your songs, hit us up.
If you would like to sponsor our new podcast about the sun and the moon.
We're on Venmo. Just saying.
Yep.
Please and thank you. And please and thank you, the listener, for hitting us, showing us social media love, showing us 5-star love, telling your mom, but most importantly, share the laughter.
Share the love.
Share the love.
Share the sun.
Share that sun.
Share the moon. The moon's made of cheese.
I got the stars in the morning and the moon at night. Moon cheese?
Moon cheese.
Moon River.
Moon cheese is the best kind of cheese.
Moonshine.
These are all words that begin with moon, yes.
Thank you for acknowledging.
Yes, I'm trying to stay on one idea for even the hottest of seconds.
I think maybe I have do I have ADHD or... I just spent too much time, honestly, you know what it is? I spent too much time doing the artist way where you write your morning pages and you just free associate and you're just making crazy connections and just going from thing to thing to thing. I think that's really what it is.
Maybe.
I need to stop that
Well,
for the good of our podcast.
You do need to flesh some ideas out, is all I'm saying.
I think I'm just an idea machine is what it comes down to. And I
Okay.
need to target that machine. I don't need to run it on 100, Maybe I just run it on 3 or 4.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. What I'm trying to say is the sun is big, and there's a lot of ground to cover on it, as is the moon.
Better have your sun shoes on.
And then, hey, we can even add the Earth. Let's just talk about all celestial bodies.
Oof, it's good. A lot of ground to cover.
A lot of ground to cover.
But no matter what celestial body in the right light, they're all yellow. Bye, Mom.
It always comes back to the sun. Bye, Mom. Mwah.
I don't need your mile-long bridge. Williamsburg is too expensive. Fuck the A-train. Am I insane? No, I'm just never going back. Unless you force me to smoke crack or do